Going to be changing torsion bar crossmember bushings on a 2006 Chevy Duramax. Got a couple kits here. Supplies the bolts. And the nuts to use for when you hammer or grind off the rivets. Here's what one of the replacements looks like. And the way I'm going to try and do it, you get the air hammer with the flat end on it, hammer off the rivets on the passenger side first, and we'll go from there. You're going to want to grab yourself a 13/16 wrench to get the bolt out of the cross member for the bushing. Just want to go underneath the truck. I didn't bother to jack mine up. The truck's high enough. You can see that bolt right there. It's the bolt that goes through the bushing in the cross member to support it. There's only two, but on the bushings themselves there's 4 rivets that go through the frame. Basically just want to put your wrench, the box end of course, on the nut or the bolt head, and then go counterclockwise. So you're going to want to put it on and spin it towards the torsion bar. Not much room, but if you can fit an impact in there, you probably would be easier, but I'm just going to use a wrench. Well, the wrench was taking way too long, doing quarter turn at a time. So since air hose is already here, just get my air ratchet on here. And let it do all the work. And now I'm just gonna get a support under here in case the torsion bar cross member decides to go anywhere. And it'll come right out. Well, just got the bolt out, and the cross member only decided it wanted to come down like ½ inch, so good to go. You can see this is the good bushing. It's weather cracked and it's on its way out. So about time for replacement. Now that we got the rivets heads hammered off, we can go ahead and hammer the rivets out now. The bolt has been taken out already, so there's no resistance, and then the bushing member itself won't go anywhere. So now we can just hit them out. Just hammered out the rivets. You can see that they're just held in with some green Loctite. So now we can go ahead and take the old bushing out. Just get everything out of the way here. You can see the old bushing has already fallen off, so just go ahead and wiggle it, try and get it up. Just got the bushing out. Just used the wrench that I had laying around from taking the bolt out. and it comes right off. There's the difference between the new one here and the old one. So now we can just go ahead, take the other one off. Take them both off at the same time just to make the driver's side easier. We're on the driver's side now. There's the 4 rivets we need to take off. You can see the e-brake cable's in the way. You can do a couple things. You can take them off using the bolt, then take the frame out to bracket, or you can bend these little rings. Either way, it's your choice. I'm just going to try and work around it since I'm not using a grinder. Try and make my life a little easier. And we're just going to take them off now. I got all the rivets off the driver's side now. And I just started to loosen the bolt. I just broke it, so just gonna take the air ratchet to it again. Taking too long, so just gonna take it off. Then we'll go from there. Just got the driver's side bolt out using the air ratchet again. We can go ahead, punch these rivets out, and we'll take a few extra precautions on this side, as there's fuel lines right above the bracket. So we're going to need to push the whole cross member over. That's why we didn't put the bushing back on the other side, just to give us some more working room. Just got the other torsion bar bushing out. As you can see, all the scrapes. Wasn't that fun. I took all the fuel lines out of the plastic holders just to try and give me more space. I used a Pry Bar and a 13/16. Had to use quite a bit of force to get it off, but now torsion bar Crossmember is completely floating. Gotta weasel it in pretty hard here. Take a pry bar and a hammer. Use the ball peen hammer to whack it into place with the punch. And on the outside here, I took a file, smoothed off the surface so the bolts sit flush. Now we're just going to take a ratchet and a wrench and just get them hand tight for now. And we'll go from there. Already got the passenger side in. This one just fell right into place. A lot easier than the driver's side. Driver's side felt like the cross member was pinched together from being tightened so much. You can get a clang in the bushing, and it's your suspension, if your bushing is worn out as bad as this. The metal bushing comes out of the rubber. What happened to mine was that the metal bushing spun vertical and the bolt could go up and down inside the bushing and it would clang there. But